Okay, so let's say I'm interested in a nominal variable and I want to know how many values it has. This is important because if it only has two values, I have a lot of mathematical options open to me that would not, if I have more than two, I can still use it, but I need to do some adjustments first. So let's say I'm looking at parent religion, the religion of the student's parents, whatever they were associated with. And I see that it's a nominal variable. I want to know how many values it has. Well, if I go to Analyze Descriptive Statistics, and this time I go to Frequencies, and then I find this variable. So I'm looking for by parent's religion here. Put that over there. And I think I should just be able to see it directly. Yeah. Okay, so here it gives me all the different values of the variable. So you can see that there's 12 different actual values. The missing variables, I don't need to worry about them. They'll all be clumped together and filtered out of the data set. That's irrelevant for what we're doing, but there are 12 categories. So I could not use this for a nominal, like for a correlation or for a regression, for example, unless I did some work to adjust this into only two categories. Another way that I could tell is to look at the code book. And in the code book, let's say I search for by parent. I'm not sure if that, let me go back and see what that was. BIP 33. There we go. And so here I could also see the variable, what is your religious background, and notice that this was given to the parents. It says right here, parent responded, not to the student. The parent is responding. And then this is important because I can see what each of those 12 values represents. A little harder to get to, but the advantage is I can see what all 12 of those values were. And it's kind of not the best formatting, but I can also see the percent. So clearly here the highest percent was Catholic, followed by some of the others. One final way that I could consider, and each way has its strengths and limitations. I could look at parent religion and I could sort it either ascending or descending and kind of flip through there to get a sense of the different values. Certainly I would see that the highest value there was 12. I think this is probably the least useful of the three, but there are times when this comes in handy also.